We're live.
We almost forgot because we were very distracted by some rumours out of New York. Currently.
What were we talking about, Michelle? We're talking about Taylor Swift's wedding. Our bestie is getting married, and yes, we were just clowning.
Yeah, we could have literally kept going for 10 minutes and realised that there might be one person waiting for us,
Yes, our single solitary viewer might be going, come on, ladies, what's going on?
Fucking time to call this,
Yeah. Yes, especially seeing as I put this event out 2 weeks ago, and then have barely mentioned it since, except a side mention in my post this morning. So I wouldn't be surprised if people do.
Dickhead of the week.
Yes. Although I made an obvious error in the video, which I only realised when I watched it back this morning as I was posting it. And I was like, well, too late now. Too late now.
Oh, well.
Although LinkedIn's been suppressing, I don't know if LinkedIn's been suppressing my posts, but they've been very quiet this week.
Yeah, me too. Last week and this week, it's like...
Yeah. But I did get one of those. I posted a comment, I think on Saturday or Sunday, and I got the message saying, are you sure you want to post this? You're using language that you've been reported for before. And I was like, oh, okay, am I on a little bit of a watch list for a minute?
Yeah, it's really interesting. You sent me a message saying idiot on LinkedIn, and it said to me, make sure that this might be unwanted content. And I was like, oh yeah, straight away, I'm going to press the shit out of this.
And then it just said idiot.
Not the worst.
I know, and you and I have sent each other way worse language than that on LinkedIn messages. So maybe they're just maybe my account's just been flagged for extra monitoring.
Yes, profanity.
To make sure I'm behaving myself.
Yes.
Oh, hey, Karen.
Hi.
I just have to make lunch while waiting, so now we're all here and have lunch. Oh,
nice.
Yes, we have our one single viewer. Hey,
Karen.
There
we go. We've got it. We made it.
Yes, we did. So the whole Taylor Swift is she, isn't she, getting married. We will find
I'll be like this with
enough.
Instagram today.
Yeah, I keep looking at people like, oh, there's guests, and then there's loads of stuff that I think, oh, maybe she is, because like I said, all of the guests are arriving. Travis's best friends are arriving. Her best friends are arriving. So I'm like, okay, maybe. But then Travis Kelce's mum just randomly flying and getting off like a normal commercial airline, and then being quizzed by paparazzi, and she was just not saying anything at all. And I was like, I just feel like when we see stuff from her, it's because she wants us to see it. Like they see the photo of the construction people or the police had that folder that said the Taylor Swift Travis Kelce wedding slapped on the front, and he was holding it like this, and the camera and I was like, there's no way the NYPD would print off a folder and print off the engagement photo and it was just you've just chucked that into a Word document and printed it off. So yeah, I don't buy it. I might eat my words, but I don't.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll be in constant communication over the next 2 days because of that.
Yeah. I'm so glad I got someone to be totally insufferable about it with.
I've got James involved as well, so it's fine.
Yeah. None of my other friends give a shit. They could, I've got one friend that does like her, and she came to the Eras tour with me, but she wouldn't clown about it like this with me
on a LinkedIn Live when we're supposed to be talking about sexism and misogyny.
Oh yeah, but I think it's nice to have this little bit of lightness at the beginning, because holy moly, do we have an episode for you? We just need to pre-warn you all. All of these stories are
fucking horrific.
It's just been a horrific week. So steel yourselves. Anne says we've got 5. Hey, Anna. Hey, John. John actually chased me yesterday. He put a comment going, did I miss what the fuck last week? And I was like, oh no, or maybe it wasn't. Maybe he actually asked me last week. Maybe that's how fast the time's going. I feel like someone messaged me yesterday, and it's like, no, it was a week ago. Anyway, let's get cracking. Okay. Welcome to WTF, Women Talking Facts. This is the weekly live where Michelle and I discuss with you all examples from around the interweb and world of instances of misogyny and sexism and violence and just all of the stuff that we as women are just sick to fucking death of. And we talk about why we hate them. We try and bring some level of dark humor where we can, but I don't think you're going to see an awful lot of that today, I'm afraid. But so that we don't send you off like in a total rage spiral, we do have at the end a couple of examples of people that fucked around and found out in our FAFO category, because we just like to see a little bit calmer. Just a teeny tiny bit. I was like, which hand I'm looking through there? Teeny tiny bit of karma that does not in any way, shape, or form balance anything out, but it's cathartic. So this is our 2-year anniversary month.
Oh, happy anniversary, darling.
Happy WTF birthday. Yeah, so we've been doing this for 2 years. 4 years.
I was telling somebody that you are the best thing to ever come out of LinkedIn.
Aw, not back at you.
Yeah, we met on LinkedIn. We have seen each other in real life. It's
a love story. I wonder how many Taylor Swift references I can sneak in today.
Okay.
Yes, we met on LinkedIn and are now best friends. Totally unhinged best friends. And I think for all of our audience, you and I together is the best thing to come out of LinkedIn.
I know. Yeah, well, there is that.
Yeah.
And our retreat we're having, I think we don't have very many places left.
No, we've got three spaces left. One I've already had a verbal yes for. So really it's 2.
I spoke to somebody off the back of my gift thing. So I need to chase her as well. So there might only be 1.
Okay. Yeah. So not many spaces left at all.
No. If you want to come and spend a whole Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday with us, Friday morning.
Who the fuck wouldn't want to do that?
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm Felice, founder of Loud Women. So I exist to help women just show up boldly with the audacity of a mediocre man, promote their business, and effectively deal with backlash, judgment, trolls, so they don't dim their light and they can go out there and make some money.
I shared your book on my webinar last night.
Did you?
Somebody's
cheerleader.
Yeah, because somebody said they were worried about posting on the internet, and I was like, blah blah blah, witch wound, blah blah blah. You need Felice in your life.
Yes.
And this book,
yes,
Dickhead of the Week. That's the second time I've done this thing.
Yes, I wrote a book about bad faith commenters called The 6 Dickheads You Meet Online. It's a humorous look at the kind of people that show up and just set out to ruin your day, why it's a terrible idea to try and meet them where they are and engage in conversation. They are not here for a discussion. Advice on when to just block and delete, but also advice on when to just be completely unhinged and be the fucking problem, and the best clapbacks depending on the type of commenter they are to inflict maximum ego damage, if you are so inclined, like me, to have some fun with them.
Yeah, we had a right one this week, didn't we?
Joseph's a frequent flyer. He has been around a few times. I think he might have even made it onto here.
Yeah, probably
for one of his comments. Yeah,
he was being a massive shithead, and there's loads of people were in my comments fighting with him. So I did a screenshot of his thing and did a whole what's GIFs, because we have GIFs now on LinkedIn. If you don't know this, it's like the most exciting thing that's ever happened this week. Honestly, I've been beside myself with excitement because you can communicate so much better in GIF format. You know, ask the Egyptians. Anyway, he started posting comments on my post about him, and I'm just being like, delete.
Well, he one of the comments that he left as well, he used the same joke that he'd made in the reply to me on the post that you were talking about. So I just went back and was like, dude, I think you need some new material. You used that pun yesterday.
Boring.
Yeah. Like, and to us, like to you know, I was like, did you think that we wouldn't notice? Yeah.
So yeah. I've been enjoying my deletion. I did actually respond to him, then deleted it, which probably makes him more apoplectic. So
yeah, well, you respond, screenshot it, then delete it.
That's what I did.
Yeah,
you taught me well. Oh, I'm like your Padawan.
Everything.
Yeah,
screenshot everything.
Yeah.
Yes, there's never been a time when I've screenshot something and regretted it.
No.
Yeah, the whole GIF thing as well. I think the This Isn't Facebook crowd on LinkedIn are about to be even more triggered.
I love it.
Because now that we can just respond with GIFs, the comment sections are going to descend into absolute chaos. And they are going to get very upset.
I have a feeling that LinkedIn are going to take them off us. So this is why I have to use it as much as possible now. I just got this feeling that they're just going to go, no, this is not what we wanted. So yeah, so I'm going to be overusing GIFs because I think they're going to take them away.
If you can't be responsible, Michelle, we're going to take it away.
Yeah, I can't. Sorry.
Okay. No, yes. I don't. Yeah, I don't. I'm sure somebody up there who made the decision to give us GIFs knew exactly what we would do with them. So it's on them. It's like, you know, I'm just trying to think of an example. If you give a kid water balloons, like, expect that they are going to throw one at you. Like, that's just not something that you can expect people to not do. If you give water balloons to me, I'm going to throw one at you. There's just, I still do a thing where I'm walking down the street with my sisters, and if I'm walking behind them, I suddenly stick my, catch their foot as they walk. I still do that, like I'm a child. I am a child.
That is so funny and mean.
Yeah. But when they're eating, this one's really funny. If we're sat around the table eating and one of them like takes a bite out of something and I make that noise, just they do it. It's even better if you keep doing it.
You are such a middle child. Yeah. The feral middle child.
Yes. Yeah. I just can't. I can't resist. Yeah. Even now, just thinking about it, I'm giving myself the giggles.
I'm the eldest daughter. See what I did there?
Responsible.
See what I did there, though?
You did. Taylor Swift reference. Oh, I got another one in there. That's two. That's two in 15 minutes. All right, cool.
Yeah, so I'm Michelle Minikin. I'm an organisational psychologist, coach and author of the book Good Girl Deprogramming, which looks at all of the ways that society keeps using torture to keep women behaving. Fun times.
Fun times indeed. All right, where are we going? Where are we going first, Michelle?
Normally we start with like the least worst, but I feel like
I have to go the other way.
They're all horrendous this week. So let's just go with the UK's version of Dominic Pellico.
Oh, Jesus.
So if you haven't heard, Manchester, we have currently a trial going on of a range of ordinary men with ordinary jobs who thought it would be fun to rape a drugged, unconscious woman. And they're all saying they're not guilty again.
Yeah, apart from one. One pled guilty. Everyone else, including the husband.
So yeah, and interestingly, just before we came on, I saw a post about how the National Crime Agency have found multiple versions of this exact same thing happening in multiple places in the UK and abroad. There is a fucking network of it.
Yeah, I mean, the idea that these are one-offs,
they're not,
is like it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous if you think that there's just like that's the only group that exists and I'm glad they've been found. It's not.
I know. Where's the writing? Where's the writing, police?
Yeah, come on, fellas. I thought you wanted to protect your women and children because where are the riots? Why are we not burning down the houses of white men? Because they look like these men. Yeah. We want the marches.
Yeah.
We want the outrage, the cold rage that Farage was telling everybody to have. We want that. We want all the calls from the right-wing politicians and, who are out here protecting women and girls.
We need to, I think we need to do something. Because
of course it's on us, Michelle. Of course it's on us. We can't expect men to clean up the mess that they made, can we?
I meant we as in like humans, not actually us. Because
we as in women.
Yeah,
the fellas aren't going to do it.
No,
they aren't going to do it.
When the Dominic, I don't say Giselle because she was the victim. We have to name the perpetrator. So when Dominic Pellico came, there was so much like, oh my god, this is awful, I can't believe this is happening. And then ever since that, it's like, people on Telegram, people on WhatsApp, people on Facebook group, that motherless.com website. It's like it seems like every week there's, oh look, it's just like this one like surprising case.
And these are just the ones that we're hearing about, remember?
Oh no.
There's going to be so many more that are still under investigation, that people are still they're collecting evidence for.
And people who do not know it's happening to them.
Yeah, people that just haven't been detected yet. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild.
This is, the person who's supposed to love you more than anything else, sickness and health, death, there was part bullshit. Doing this.
Yeah, this is what they're doing.
We just need to do more crimes as well. I really do.
Yeah, and look, where the fuck is the equality, ladies?
Yeah.
Men are hogging 97% of all violent crimes. It's time we take our share. It's time we get involved.
We should have like a ninja school or something. We can learn how to. Yeah.
Vigilante groups in the streets. I want to see more women out there.
Yeah.
There's that woman, I can't remember her name. I can't remember which country she's in, but she's made an absolute fucking fortune by basically allowing herself to be hired to beat up abusive men. She gets a lot of work. She made a lot of money.
Excellent.
You can't argue with it.
No.
Yeah. Ugh, let's get their ugly face. So I think what pisses me off though is these men know that they did it. There's evidence that they've done it. That's how they were tracked down.
Mm-hmm.
And they are going to put her through this whole trial just to save their own skin. There's no compassion there. I mean, the one guy that pled guilty, I'm not going to say good on him, but at least he had the somewhat decency to put his hands up once he was caught. But all of these men, fucking cowards.
Yeah.
Fucking cowards. And they are going to put her through now, after already putting her through this horrendous experience. And they know that they're probably going to be found guilty because the evidence is already there. But still, they're going to fight for whatever tiny shred of a chance there is that they might get off to save their own skins and put this woman through further fucking hell.
Yeah.
They're just disgusting human beings, all of them, every single one of them.
You should just push them off a cliff.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, we've got to find another way to deal with them, haven't we? Because even if they get convicted, they'll get 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
She'll have to live with this for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
Fuck them all. Fuck them all. Well, my one was this one.
The agency says it's uncovered online abuse networks in the UK with men committing sexual crimes against women, similar to that seen in the case of Gisèle Pellicourt in France. The agency has identified 270 individuals on one online network alone, which has led to 14 separate investigations. Our correspondent Sajal Karia is here with more on this. Now, Sajal, what does it tell us about the scale of these crimes?
Well, the National Crime Agency say it's deeply concerned about the scale of men drugging and sexually abusing women that they know. Abuse that they say that is often filmed and shared online. And they say that these aren't always isolated cases. They say that these are often organised networks enabled by the internet and increasingly crossing international borders.
Push him off a cliff.
I've just spotted in this video, so obviously I screen recorded this on TikTok. And TikTok, it tries to give you a relevant suggested search in the search box, and I've just spotted it says husband drugged. Now, you could take this two ways. One, it's saying, oh, men get drugged too. Or it's saying, there's a solution, ladies.
Or it's saying, here's some other videos of husbands drugging their wives. Yay.
Yes, but because it says husband drugged, maybe it's husband drugged wife, but I would imagine that to mean that the husband was drugged. So, yeah, I mean, it's time to bring back all of those old, those old recipes that are
so many lovely, foxgloves, belladonnas, loads of
untraceable.
Nice plants that you can just grow in your garden.
Yeah. Yep. At this point, I don't really.
Is this video going to be used as evidence in our trial?
As evidence, yes. Obviously, everything that we've just said is intended for humorous, satirical purposes.
Plead the
fifth. We're absolutely not planning to build a
underground network of vigilantes who beat the shit out of / murder.
I tell you what though, once I'm old and retired, prison is cheaper than a care home.
Yeah, isn't it?
I'm just saying. Yeah, 3 square meals a day, other women to hang out with.
Yeah, cool.
Libraries. Libraries, maybe a garden.
Yeah, depends on.
Except no dogs.
Oh, that sucks.
That might be a deal breaker.
Okay.
Anyway, so men are out here drugging women left, right, and centre, and the men still want to argue that it's such a teeny tiny proportion of men. Okay, show me one single example of women coming together anywhere to do this kind of shit to their husbands. I've never heard of one. Have you heard of one, Michelle?
No.
There was that woman, I think, that was she drowning men in the lake or something?
That's
or
different.
There was, I think there were, or they thought she was, or there was. I don't know if they ever proved it or not. But
I just want to know what her side of the story is at this point.
Oh, they 100% she, of course. Yeah.
That's what we get all the time. It's like, what was his side of the story? It's like he murdered his wife and children.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Next one.
Can't remember.
Almost afraid to ask. Next one.
What is the next one?
How's everyone doing in the comments? How are you guys all doing? Are you holding up okay?
Go outside and touch some grass.
You might need to, you might need to go and lay down and listen to some Taylor Swift music.
Oh, Taxi Driver in the Highlands.
Oh.
So, this specimen basically
heinous piece of garbage person.
Yeah, he as a part of his job, he drives women around, and he took one of these women and raped her. 18-year-old, I think she was. He got convicted. He went to jail, and the licensing committee. I found the pictures of the licensing committee. People, it doesn't matter, does it? They voted to let him keep his taxi driving license.
It's like that. Do you remember that doctor that was he was found guilty of assaulting a woman who
it was a one-off one, that one.
Yeah, and they allowed him to keep his medical license because they said, well, it's just a one-off. It's just a one-off. It's only done it the once. It's totally fine.
So there is a picture. There's a picture of all of the white old men that allowed him. The women voted against it. The men allowed him to, because...
Well, of course they did.
Because he wouldn't be able to earn money if he didn't have access to his victims.
People say false allegations ruin men's lives. Let's advocate for actual allegations that are found to be true, actually ruining men's lives. Because even when they're found guilty, people still find a reason not to ruin their lives over it. Like, fuck off. Fuck off.
Some examples this week.
Okay, calm down, please. Calm down.
Some examples this week. Jimmy Fallon having Conor McGregor on his show. Donald Trump's Supreme Court saying, yes, you have to pay Jeannie Carroll $5 million. And no, you cannot postpone it, because also this week, the amount of money he has stolen from the American people.
Allegedly stolen?
No, actually, the US government ethics committee released how much money he's made. He can afford $5 million, just saying.
It'll be the principle of the thing, because he's always maintained that for his innocence, he don't want to pay it. Oh, see, but even this though, do not use taxis alone. I've got the post ready to go. I've got a post drafted, and it says just like, and the title is "All of the solutions to male violence are instructions for fucking women." Yeah. All instructions for women. Yeah. If we want to avoid violence, here's your instructions, women. None of this is aimed at men. Don't wear short skirts. Don't drink too much. Don't get in a stranger's car. Don't go to a stranger's house. Don't walk alone at night. Don't take a shortcut through the park. Don't go to a bar alone. Look out for your friends. Cover your drinks. Share your location. Check the reg of the taxi before you get in. Park under a street light. Carry your keys between your fingers. Don't wear that top. Don't wear headphones. Don't wear your hair in a ponytail. Share your location. Ask for Angela. Don't give out your home address. Block him. Report him. Don't wind him up. Why did she leave? What does she do to provoke him? What does she expect? All of this, instructions for women. I'm so sick of this being, I get that this, don't use, it's a warning. Mm-hmm. But how about we start these posts rather than saying, do not use taxis alone, with men, stop fucking raping women. Mm-hmm. Stop fucking raping women. And definitely stop letting men have lives that are unaffected by the shit that they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Sorry, that was a little bit of a... Okay, I feel better now.
It's needed to let it out. Let it out.
Yeah, because I think it's like, as I prepare for this, because obviously I've got all of mine and I have to filter. We both do. We have to go through and, we save.
I had about 17 this week. I was just like,
yeah. And then we have to go through and filter, decide which ones we're going to bring today. And then I get all of yours that I have to add into the folder. So by the time I come on here, I'm like, the world needs to burn. It's enough. So yeah, okay.
Do we need to do some? We need to do some nervous system resetting and some grounding and some. Yeah. I think
maybe for next week we'll do this, and then straight after we'll do like a meditation session. Yeah,
do some calming breath work and some somatic dance, maybe.
Yeah. Do you know what? I've got a bottle of wine in the fridge, so maybe I'll just crack that open instead.
Or we could just drink our feelings and eat our feelings.
Yeah. I vote for the latter one, actually.
Numbing. We'll do some numbing.
Yeah.
What's your next one?
Oh Jesus, I don't even want to.
I know.
But can I remember what was my next one? This is only my second one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. This one's been fucking me off. Oh, that's why it's not showing up. Press the wrong button.
It's all right.
I'll press the wrong button.
The message. I wouldn't be surprised if this caused a world war. Women.
The house.
Oh,
Kylie. Helicopters circling.
Sorry, what?
So the comment, I don't know who it is from because it's just saying LinkedIn user. I wouldn't be surprised if this caused a world war. Women taking down men. Frankly, I joined that bloody front with glitter and a machete. Yeah.
You and me both, love. You and me both. All right.
For some reason, when I'm here, it's hard for me to leave the house. Why do you think that is? Honestly, paparazzi.
Our new line of Meta glasses, we partnered with Kylie.
Helicopters circling above your house to try to get pop shots of you. I would never try to give them a photo.
Several women were covertly filmed without their consent by men using smart glasses.
We love a tech moment.
They wanted to just make more money off a scandalous photo.
His whole thing was that he recorded women, and usually drunk women that are unaware.
Men are following me and I'm 16 years old. Shouldn't that be illegal?
It's already difficult enough to film in public. I don't want to have a blinking light on my face. It's like a freaking homing beacon. There is an easy solution to this. Let me show you exactly how to fix it.
It used to be so insane. I don't even know how I'm like a normal person right now.
I didn't consent to being secretly recorded.
A bunch of touches that Kylie put into them herself.
I'm recording.
These women say they didn't know they were being filmed.
That must have been so scary. It was scary at times.
If you want to record in public without having a massive blinking light on your face, this is the way to do it.
This way, you can record people completely discreetly, not only without their consent, but also without their knowledge.
Yeah, she's such a fashion icon that it was just really fun getting a chance to work with her on this.
We love a tech moment.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, you've probably already seen this if you're in the same world, but, absolutely anybody in the fucking world could have predicted that as soon as Meta glasses came out, men are using them to secretly film women. And we are talking about filming themselves having sex with women and uploading it, and the women not having no fucking idea that they're being filmed. But mostly it's filming drunk women in the street, filming up their skirts. There's one woman who the guys are, they're using the glasses to basically film themselves trying to pick women up as like fucking dating coaches and shit, where they're just being unhinged to women. The clip of the blonde woman, she wasn't aware she was being filmed. The guy was chatting to her. She gave him her phone number. He recorded it all, uploaded it onto the internet. Suddenly she's getting all of these fucking horrific messages on her phone because all of his followers, who of course did dog shit, all decided to send her like dick pics and porn and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, this is happening all over the place. And of course, Facebook aren't doing anything about it. Meta actually partnered with Ray-Ban, which I'm kind of surprised about. But the Ray-Bans, they have like the Meta glasses have a blinking light on them so that you know that it's recording. And of course, we saw some clips there. People are teaching men how to hack it to remove the light so that people don't know. They even said, like, without their consent. Well, this is how you film people without their consent, guys.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Apart from being a horrible, creepy, freaky weirdo, why would you buy them? What are they used for?
I mean, I think for a lot of people do like POV content.
Yeah, use a fucking GoPro, like old school. What's wrong with these people?
Yeah, but then you have to walk around with the GoPro, whereas with glasses, it's like hands-free. So I totally get for content creators that being able to wear your camera, I totally get why that would be appealing. But there is just no ethics or moral consideration around these glasses. The fact that they are so easily hacked, the lights off, and then I think for somebody like Kylie Jenner, who has always, like in the clips, complained about the lack of privacy, has now put her name to a device that is being used predominantly to invade people's privacy and there's no camera, and it doesn't even look like her version of the glasses have the light visible. Yeah, it didn't look like
What do you
Ray-Ban went in for a second go, which I'm
What
glad.
do you expect
because...
from Meta though? From reading.
Oh, I don't expect anything.
Careless
Yeah,
People.
yeah. I think I'm more surprised at Kylie Jenner that she didn't think. I mean, of course, it's just money, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, he can. I mean, he can get the fucking bin. We know what he's all
Push
about.
him off the cliff as well.
Yeah. He's the
very
guy
murderous. I'm not even premenstrual. I don't even understand what's happening today.
I think we've just had enough, Michelle. I've had enough of the headlines. I've had enough of the stories. I've had enough of arguing with men in the comments about women are just as bad as men. Ugh, fuck off, are they? No, they're not. A woman who kills is as bad as a man who kills. But when we zoom the fuck out, no, women are not as bad as men. Nowhere fucking near. Nowhere near.
We just need to get better.
Yeah, and if you're a fella watching this, I most likely don't mean you. I don't know you. I might mean you. But if you're here watching this, I probably don't mean you. But I think even you agree that when we zoom the fuck out, like the vast majority of all this really disgusting, gross, horrific stuff is being perpetrated by men. Yeah. And they still want to argue about it rather than actually get involved to fix the problem.
No.
They're more pissed off that they're being tarred with the same brush by women than complaining to the other men about the shit PR job that men are doing for other men. Like, that's their answer, isn't it? You need to stop talking about it. You're creating a gender divide. Go and tell the men to stop raping. You if they stop, I'll stop talking about it. Yeah. Just like, I would much rather not be sitting here talking about this.
We could literally have a whole show on a Friday about Taylor Swift every week.
Oh my God.
And we would love that, but instead.
Yes. Yeah. Mark Zuckerberg, I mean, this thing, we've seen the stuff with like careless people, Mark Zuckerberg and his cronies saw that the work they were doing in advertising was literally leading to really severe eating disorders, body dysmorphia, suicide from young girls. And what they decided to do was serve them more beauty ads.
Yeah.
Serve them more shit, purposefully harming. Now, obviously, all of this stuff in the book is alleged. But
no,
I haven't.
So interesting. It's not alleged. If they were able to sue for defamation or libel or slander, whatever the fuck it is, they would have done. So there's nothing.
That's
in
what I was going to
book.
say. I don't see a defamation lawsuit anywhere.
No, but they're stopping her talking. You've seen that?
Yes. Yeah.
She's
not not stopping anyone else talking about it, though. No. We're allowed to talk about it. She's just not allowed to talk about it.
She's not allowed to be in an airport where the book is being sold. She's not allowed to go in a bookshop where the book is being sold. She's not allowed to hold the book.
No, you're not allowed to be seen holding the book. It's wild. And I don't understand how that's legal if there isn't a defamation case.
There's no defamation case. If there was a defamation case, they would have pulled it by now, but they haven't.
Yeah. But it's like, how long do they have to hold her in this limbo?
It's like the Streisand effect. The more that you fight it, the more popular the book is going to be. So everybody needs to read the book.
Yeah. But I mean, they're doing the same thing. They're not keeping children safe from predators.
No,
they're not. There's so much more they could be doing to protect women and children. Mark Zuckerberg came out, was it year before last, and said, basically, people can say whatever the fuck they want on here. They wanted freedom of speech, but they want it for right-wing content and Christian conservative content. So fuck Mark Zuckerberg.
Push him off a cliff.
Yeah, push him off a cliff.
That's going to be my new for today catchphrase. Push him off a cliff.
Yeah, do you know what I think? I think we need a little animation of someone being pushed off a cliff. And we just play it every time, and we go right. But that's.
I know what you're doing this afternoon.
Yeah. Instead of, because that's to replace the cretting rating, we can let you guys decide. Do we throw him in the depths of hell or just push him off a cliff?
Yeah,
we need to find a new way to rate these men.
Awful this week. Okay, my last one.
Yeah.
Wales.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So headline. Well, honestly, I could have had 40 headlines this week. You know, the whole Daily Mail romping. Man who romps with teenage daughter. That one.
Yep, I've got that one on the list. We can show that one.
Anyway, so this is the headline. Beautiful mum of two dies days after partner found dead at Welsh Reservoir. Like, oh no, she's so heartbroken by his death, his finding of death, that she, you know, may have, you know, Romeo and Julieted herself. You know what I mean? No, that is not what happened. Effectively, this absolute prick bludgeoned her with a hammer and then went off and killed himself. And it took her 6 days to die. How in the blazing shit is this headline?
Yeah.
Anything.
I mean, they just removed the man's crime completely. They removed the reason why she's dead.
Yeah.
Completely.
And
like you would have
made
no
sure she
clue.
was known as beautiful, because that's all she has. She's a beautiful, and she's a mum. She's not a human. She's a beautiful and she's a mum.
Yes. They have, obviously, a lot of people had something to say about this headline.
Mm-hmm.
So then they changed it. So exactly the same story, but they changed the headline.
But she's also a mum too. Still a mum.
Yeah.
Actual real life human woman.
Yes, mum of two. Yes, not just woman. Mum of two. Dies days. I was supposed to talk to my partner. He was found dead. Who killed himself? Oh, maybe they haven't confirmed it. They just suspect it. I don't know. But yeah, this is better, but still not.
No. Do better, Wales Online.
Yeah.
You bastards. You in the Daily Mail. Push them off a cliff.
Yes. And yeah, just to add to that, this one. Got the jail for 1 year after admitting to romping with his own teen daughter before she took her own life. He got her to applied her with alcohol, got her completely intoxicated, raped her
for hours.
Yep. She then
had
killed
to go to
herself.
the hospital. She had to go to hospital because of the bleeding and the carnage.
Sarah in the picture. She killed herself 6 months later as a direct result of the trauma that she experienced from that event, and he got a year in prison.
Romping.
And this is romping is the choice of words from the Daily Mail, because God forbid they actually say that he raped her. Because if they were just romping, why did he go to prison?
Yeah, romping that it resulted in hospitalization of his fucking daughter.
Yeah. Well, you know, the vast majority of women who are raped by people they know.
I know.
Partners, dads, stepdads, uncles, brothers, sons. The most dangerous place for a woman to be is in her own home.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently surrounded by the people she loves most, at least. Okay. Oh, look.
I'm so fucking shocked. Nearly fell off my seat there, being so
shocked. Yeah. So Raise the Colours, they're one of these right-wing, Stop the Boat, Save Britain groups that have huge banners saying protect our women and children. Protect our women and children. And Ben Cullen, who is a prominent figure in Raise the Colours, has been accused of making indecent child images.
Colour me shocked. So shocked. Shocked.
Yeah, the way my jaw stayed in place.
Mm.
We just, these are the stories that we keep getting. 40% of all the people that were arrested at the Southport protests last year had convictions for domestic abuse. 20% of those people have gone on to re-offend domestic violence and abuse.
Did you see that video from Marmaris last night? Well,
I know.
Oh, so there's a man, they're in a pub after the England match, and he basically kicked the shit out of his wife and his daughter, and his son tried to intervene. And so, and then finally the men came and like got rid of him. A woman threw a chair at him, which I was like, go on, get him. But it's like, if that's happening in public.
Oh yeah, well, we know what's happening prior, isn't it? 36% increase in domestic violence when England win, 26% when they lose. These same men that are out in the streets protesting and shouting outside immigrant hotels are then going to the football, going home and beating up their wives, while all protesting that they want to protect women and children. They don't. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Their argument is not we want to protect women and children. Their argument is those are our women and children to beat and abuse, not yours.
Mm-hmm.
It's possession, and it's about being territorial.
Mm-hmm.
When they're marching, they may as well just piss all around us.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about protecting us at all. Because if it were, we wouldn't see that the vast majority of these instances of child sexual exploitation and sexual images, people being arrested for this, domestic abuse, wasn't coming from the same people that are out here crying about the boats.
Yeah.
It's not to say that there aren't those people on the left as well. Of course there are.
Mm-hmm.
But most of these stories, these are the people, the ones that are shouting the loudest about protecting children, are the ones doing the most harm. So yeah, fuck that dude. Off a cliff and into the depths of hell. Off a cliff and into a fiery pit full of jagged razor blades, and then thrown vinegar over them, and then covered in fire ants for like all fucking eternity. Get a bit fire and brimstone with it all. I think
send in the mosquitoes.
Yeah, maybe it's time. If all the conservative Christians can start talking about like the biblical repercussions for women for just like having sex, let's bring some of that shit back for the men. If they, if a man lust, scoop out his eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's in the Bible.
Next time a guy says that a woman's body is distracting him, and he's feeling full of lust, gouge your own eyes out, dude. That's your answer.
Read your own book.
Yeah,
and stop mixing the different fabrics that you're wearing. That's also in your book.
You can be stoned to death for that, can't you?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Picking and choosing.
Oh yeah, of course they do. Of course they pick and choose.
Okay.
Was there
what?
Was there another one?
I don't know. I've done my 3.
Oh no, so we do have some FAFOs.
We do.
Yes. One of mine was was Trump losing the appeal, which is good because I had 2. So that means stone them. Yes, stone them. Yeah. I mean, like the life of
we argue the Bible told us to do it.
Yeah, and we're only women, remember? We do like to submit and be led, and the Bible apparently is the book that we should all be following. So we just say, well, the Bible told us to, and we're only women. We can't speak for ourselves, think for ourselves. I think that's the defense. Sounds strong.
It would have been until we said it on here.
Yeah. Oh, fuck it. Okay. I'm going to do one first. I'm going to see if it's. I've not tried to play Insta because Instagram is a bit of a bugger because it won't let you rewind a video. So let me just see if I can catch it right at the beginning as soon as it loads. Okay. No, stop.
I think the first couple of seconds doesn't matter. I think just let it.
Okay. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Because you're stupid and you can't read the signs.
Chill the fuck out. Back away from me right now.
We're about to leave. Like,
we're leaving. We're literally leaving.
Get out of here.
Okay, then walk away.
Back the fuck away. Back the fuck away. Or bull that we have to apologize for. Don't come up in my face. Back the fuck away. Back the fuck away. No. Back the fuck away.
The bear would have run away.
Love to see it.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
He was coming on a trail, just coming for these girls who were out for a hike. And the bear would have run away.
The woman who shot the video, because obviously a few people have sort of clipped it and shared it, and so she did like story time, and she said that guy was like shouting at them from the top of that hill that he walked down, that there was no parking where they were parked, and she said you can't see it. She said, but on the other side there's loads of cars. She said it does say no parking, but there were already loads of other cars, so they just assumed that it was like it says no parking, but it's okay. And it was only them that he was shouting at. He wasn't shouting at any of the other
men,
grown adults and men who was also part there. It was just these teenage girls. And they said in that first clip where they start spraying him, because people were saying, oh, it looks like he's walking away and you sprayed him. There's a girl off camera that he was walking towards. And the way he like turns around and like tries to
hit them.
Yeah. I swear these men, they detest teenage girls the most. Out of all, they hate women, they dislike women, but they have a special level of contempt for teenage girls. And I think it's because they know that teenage girls, they are just like that at that point where they're in their power the most. I know it probably doesn't feel like that if you're a teenage girl, but they see they're most of them are, they've not been traumatized yet. They've still got their whole life ahead of them. They're still so full of energy. And
it's not like us pissed off bold birds.
Exactly.
Knackered.
We're just like, we become invisible as we get older. But I think there's something about, it's just something about the life force that teenage girls have. And men want to possess that. They want to harness it, put it, like putting pretty birds in a cage. And so I think they take their hatred out on teenage girls more than any other age group of women. And you see it quite largely the way they react to teenage girls. There's no paternal instinct there. There's no wanting to make sure they're okay, checking and being like a father figure to them, which a lot of men say that's how they feel when they see teenage girls. They fucking don't. You do see this particular kind of level of vileness, aimed at teenage girls. And I fucking love seeing teenage girls fight back and just being like, fuck you, old man. Just like, it just gives me a little thrill. Yeah, it just gives me a little thrill. And I just think these, I worry for them because I think they haven't yet been jaded by, into not saying anything and being nice. They're still very brave. And I love to see it. I love to see it. And we just want to protect them forever. And girls did a great job.
Yeah. But the bear would have fucking gone. The bear would have
fucked off. Yes, the bear would have fucked off.
But he kept coming.
Yeah. Oh, okay. One more. Okay, so you have to read this one on the screen. You have to read the subtitles on the screen. This just fucking howling.
Frauenbezogener Antrag. Also, Herr Reichert, die Klitoris hat 3000 Nervenenden und Sie sind trotzdem empfindlicher. Das muss man echt mal schaffen. Wenn man schon so einen Mistantrag einreicht, dann muss man auch die Kritik daran abkönnen. Aber wirklich.
I fucking love it. So he'd put some, I don't know what the exact context was, but he had submitted something that he wanted to review and it wasn't great. And she was basically kind of challenging him over it, as is her job. And he just kept shouting like insults and stuff. And then she's shocked, and I just thought it was brilliant. And there's like quite a few other clips as well of just the women and some of the men just cracking up. We were like, I can't believe she said that. She said that. And I was like, I'm saving that. I'm saving that. I love that.
Yeah.
The clitoris has like more than 600,000 nerve endings, and you are still more sensitive. That's quite an achievement. His face, he was like that. What?
She said that to me.
Can't believe she said that to me.
Again, women are worried that men are going to kill them. Men are worried that women are going to laugh at them.
Yeah. Well, then they do kill women when women
For
laugh
laughing
at
at them. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Which is why it's dangerous to mock a man, because then he might actually kill you for it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I didn't mean to end on that note.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah. Was there another one?
I think it was just a little update.
Oh, yes. Yes. So I think it was 2 weeks ago, we were talking about the case of the 3 teenage boys that were prosecuted for 2 counts of rape against, well, multiple counts of rape, but 2 separate instances with 2 separate girls. And they were given a non-custodial sentence, so a youth rehabilitation order. And the
backlash was immense.
Loud and swift. Yes, so they had an appeal, and it was looked at again yesterday or over the last few days. And they found that, yes, the judge had been too lenient. One of the things the judge said was didn't want to give the boys a custodial sentence because he didn't want to further criminalize them. His words.
They are criminals.
More than they already had. Yes. Apparently there were also comments about one of the boys said that he felt like a social pariah.
Good.
because of the coverage, as he should. I think anybody who rapes a teenage girl, rapes anyone over and over an extended period of time,
and films it,
uploads
and invites
it to the
friends.
internet, and then goes and does it again. I think let's normalize making these boys and men fucking social pariahs. They deserve to be. I mean, that's literally the point of prison, is to keep people out of society who are not safe for other people in society. These 3 boys are not safe to be around people. This isn't a case of, they didn't know it was wrong. These were deliberate, conscious choices. They were 14 and 16,
they executed
14 and 15.
it, they filmed it, they uploaded
it, and then they went and fucking did it again to somebody else. So 2 of the boys have received 4-year custodial sentence. I don't know if that means that they'll get out in 2, but they have at least been given a 2-year custodial sentence. The 13-year-old hasn't, because he only took part in one of the incidents, and because he is just at that age, they just felt that he was a bit young. So they took that into account, but the other 2 have been given custodial sentences.
So
still not long enough.
Partial victory.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any victory.
No.
Partial
justice. We know with sexual offences, there's not a lot of rehabilitation. Is there?
No. The chance of reoffending is really fucking
high.
Yeah, it's really high. Yeah, because this isn't a. I don't think. I mean, maybe you can rehabilitate boys if you get them young enough. I don't know. But it has been overturned, and I think a lot of the comments that they made about the original sentencing were absolutely spot on.
And I wonder what's going to happen to the judge and all of his other cases that he was totally lenient at as well.
So hopefully there will now be an investigation into him, that they will review all of his previous cases as well.
Yeah,
because we're seeing too much of this leniency. We did have one bit of good news this week, though. The government has promised to change the sentencing guidelines for murder that becomes manslaughter, for instances where somebody is killed with a weapon that was inside the home, or in the vicinity of the place where the person was killed, and not receiving a discount compared to somebody bringing a weapon to somewhere else. So basically, I didn't explain that very well. If somebody grabs a knife from their house and comes and meets you in the town centre and stabs you with it, that's outside of the home, minimum, and you die, minimum sentence for that is 25 years. If that same person comes to your house, grabs a knife from your kitchen, stabs you and kills you, the starting sentence is 15 years. It's 10-year
domestic discount.
Domestic discount, they call it, because the vast majority of murders that happen inside the home with a weapon that was already in the home, obviously, the victim were women and the perpetrators were their partners, ex-partners, family members. So,
this was a team of 3 mums,
3 women. Yeah. All 3 of their daughters had been killed by partners, all 3 of their daughters inside the home with weapons that were inside the home, and all 3 of their daughters, they were applied, their daughters' murderers were applied to the minimum sentencing guidelines that started at 15 years. One of the, Ellie Gould, 17, her killer received 12.5 years for taking her life. So the government, David Lammy, has promised and committed to closing the gap. Apparently still needs to go through consultation just in terms of exactly how they do it, but they have said that it is happening and they're going to do it as soon as possible. So that is something, but it's taken them 7 years. I understand it, the idea of if you carry a weapon with you somewhere else, that's a clear indication of intent, but it's not that cut and dry, because a lot of people know full well that the weapons, if the weapon's already in the house, you can claim that it was like in the
crime of passion.
Oh yeah, the crime of passion.
All these crime of passion men are killing their bosses. All I'm going to say.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get rid of the crime of passion argument as well, because there's a lot of evidence that has been done. It's been looking at I can't remember what the name of that BBC. There's a BBC audio series where they looked, a psychologist and somebody else, they looked through all of the cases and analysed all of the cases where men killed their partners, looking for patterns. And what they found was every single one of them had talked about it, written it down, researched it, watched content about it, like in the weeks or months before they did it. So that every single one of them, even though in some cases the weapon was in the house, this was not a spur of the moment decision. These men thought about it and considered it for a long time before they actually did it, but they got the crime of passion defense. And she said they're all premeditated. So so the women who should have just been able to grieve their daughters, and then but I don't love to see it. I just feel so proud of them when I see women who take their pain and turn it into something like positive. I just find it really moving and inspiring that they didn't just fall into the depths of despair, which if that happened to my daughter, I don't know how I could have just got up in the morning. So I think the fact that they came together and did that, fucking awe-inspiring. And hopefully they'll get, I don't know if they already have, but hopefully they'll get like MBEs and shit. Yeah, some kind of recognition. Okay, well, there you go, guys.
Have a lovely weekend. Enjoy it with all of
really sorry. Go in the garden, like sit in the sunshine, have a nice time.
Sunny. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. You're on a nice date tonight with your I think someone already put in the comments in there, goes, I'm angry with my husband now. I don't have one and I'm angry with him.
I saw a video, I nearly sent you this last night, but I do send you a lot of things, and I was like, I have to be choosy now because I know it's annoying. Anyway, they're saying the women that hate men the most end up with the best partners.
I think so, because you know what? It's going to take someone pretty fucking special to get through that barbed wire. Like, the speed with which I write men off would make my head spin. Like, even my sisters, I have to be like, you have to be nice. They have to take me to one side and tell me to be nice to their partners. And to be fair, they've been doing that for a really long time, because my sister just had her 13th wedding anniversary, and I remember her saying that to me the first time I met him when they were dating. Can you be nice to him? Don't say anything. So this has actually been a personality trait of mine for a really fucking long time, at least 15 years. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't have a husband. I'm angry. I hate him. You know, I'm angry at James right now. James is not my partner, but I'm like, fuck James. Sorry, James. I love you really.
Yeah. James did a post inspired by you this morning, so it's fine.
He did. Yes. It'll pass. It'll pass.
Breathe. The alcohol might help.
Yeah. I'll just go and crack the wine open.
Yeah, fuck it.
And then make some funny skit videos for LinkedIn this afternoon.
Oh, love you.
Oh, yeah, love you too. All right, everyone, have a lovely weekend, and we shall see you next week. Are we going to see you next week? Yeah, we shall see you next week.
Oh, next week, can we do it earlier? Because I have to take James to the
10:30.
hospital to get his moon boot dynamized.
Moon boots. Okay, cool. I thought we said something else.
Boobs.
Yeah, 10:30.
Moons.
Yeah, that's the thing. Moon boobs. I was like, what? The fuck are moon boobs?
It's only one moon boot because he's got a ruptured Achilles. For those people who are like, what the fuck's going on? Yes, dynamite means like moved.
What time? 10:30. 10:30.
I think we need to be there at 1. So yeah.
Okay, 10:30.
10:30. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we'll have 2 regular time slots. So yeah, 10:30 is the other one, our alternate slot. So there you go, guys. We'll see you at 10:30 next Friday, and then we're back to 12 the week after. Bye.